Okay, first of all, we can choose the rectangle in here, and we can click with any size around 23 and 16 meter, and then we can click the surface and push it up 1 meter, enter, and triple click and make component and just create. Okay, and after that we can move and duplicate this floor. We can type 4 meter in here. We can duplicate again and again in here until 4 story in here approximately. Okay, now we can make the uniqueness, but before we make the uniqueness we have to make the structural system in here. This is for conceptual structural arrangement in here, around 900 and 900 millimeter approximately. We can make component and then just create. Then we can select a move, tap control and place it to the position. Then we can type 3 slash and enter in here. Okay, then we can select all the column again and select move, tap control, place it to position. Then we can type 2 slash and enter in here. Okay, now we can triple click this one and offset it outside around 500 millimeter. Then we can click the surface and push it down 200 millimeter in here approximately. And then now we can make the another unique facade in here. We can select the rectangle in here. Okay, then we can triple click this surface and push it down until this position in here. Then we can triple click and make group. Okay, right now we can push it up in here around 2 meter in here, and then we can erase the top and the bottom surfaces over there. And then now we can make the variation. We can make the variation of the of this curtain wall system in here. Now we can make the unique facade in here. We can select move, tap control and place to the position. Then we can type around 4 slash and enter in here. And then we can now make the curve in here. We can type 64 s and enter in here. Okay, then we can make again the curve in here. Okay, we can now see about the curve, and then we can duplicate this curve. We can duplicate this curve to the right side in here. Then we can again make this one and click this one and select a move, tap control, press to the position again in here. Okay, right now we can make this line, the vertical line. Select move, tap control, place it to the position. Then we can type a 3 slash and enter in here. Okay, now we can make the curve. We can make the curve in here. Okay, just like this, and the curve in here. Okay, make the curve just like this. Then we can click this curve and select move, tap control, place the position in here, and then so we can see about the result. So for the exercise, you can also make this another side of this curtain wall to do your own exercise, or I will give you example for duplicate this line to the another side in here. Okay, now we can select move, tap control and place the position in here and click this line. We can click this vertical line in here and also the curve line in here. Okay, we can select this one and select this one, and then we can select a move, tap control and place it to the position in here. Okay, so we can see about the perimeter arrangement of the curve and also the vertical line arrangement in here. Now we can see about the preview. This is the temporary preview. So now we can triple click this one. We can triple click and then we can select the extension and select lattice maker and select the glass material, and we can also select the gray material in here. Okay, and then now we can select OK in here. Okay, and after that we can wait for the result in here. Okay, so this is about the gray. This is about the combination of the gray and also the frame in the gray and also the glass in here. So it's just like this, and then now we can don't forget to click the surfaces in here, the slab. Okay, then we can click the surface and offset it inside around 100 millimeter, and we can push it down until the limit in here. Okay, and after that we can see about the result just like this. So we can see about the magic. This is a magic tools to make the unique facade like this in here. So we can see about the complete and continuously vertical line and also the curve line in here for the perimeter curtain wall from the front and also the right side and also the left side and also the behind side on here. So I think it make help for us to make the perfect facade in here. And then we can don't forget to offset it inside in here, make the rectangle and offset it inside, and then we can click this surface, right click and erase. Then we can erase this one. Okay, we can click and then we can click the surface and push it up in here. Okay, then we can triple click and make group. Then we can click the surface and erase, click the surface and erase in here. Then we can select the vertical line in here and select move, tap control and place it to the position in here, and then we can type 9/ and enter in here, and then we can select the vertical line. Okay, then we can select move, tap control and place to the position, then we can type 6/ and enter in here. Okay, and then we can select the glazing and select the blue color of the glazing in here. Okay, now we can also make the another unique canopy in here. We can select the rectangle from the corner to this corner in here. Then we can push it to the another side in here. Okay, we can make the another unique unique canopy on the front here. Then we can triple click and make group, and then we can make the this one. We can make this one, and then we can push it to another side in here, and then we can make this one, and we can select this line in here. Select move, tap control, press to the position, then we can press to the position in here. Then we can make the curve in here. Okay, and we can push it until to the behind in here, push it until to the behind in here, and then so this is about the uniqueness of this canopy. Okay, so this is about the uniqueness about the canopy. So we have to adjust it one by one in here to make the curve, also, and make the curve also in here. Okay, I think we make it, and then we can select move, tap control, and make sure it on the green axis, and then we can place. Then we can type 3/ and enter in here, and it will be divided automatically, so it can be equal with the another character of the facade in here, about the accent of the facade in here. And then now we can click the surface and push it until to the limit in here, and also the another side in here, but we have to make sure that it's on the correct positioning in here. Then we can click and press it to position again, and click this one and double click, then we can erase and also erase, so it will be another theme of this. Okay, then we can triple click and also make group. Okay, and after that we can also make it more landscape in here. We can make the symbol landscape in here on the position in here, and we can triple click and also make group, and then we can select the landscaping and select the landscape material in here, and then we can make sure that it with the placement of the drop off area in here. Okay, it's just conceptual, so you have to improve it by yourself anyway. So we have to push it until the position in here and make group. Then now we can make the another landscaping in here on the side in here, and we can push it to the front to the side. Okay, we can double click, make group, and assign about the landscaping. Okay, we can sorry, it's not landscaping, but it's just maybe we can make the little landscaping in here, just a little, because it could be another social space in here, and then we can place the vehicle in here to make sure that it could be accommodate about the vehicle access and mobility in here. Then we can also place the tree in here on the side of this building to make it more representative enough for the commercial building in here. Okay, and also the another side, but it's don't too much about the tree because we have to explore, we have to expose this unique canopy in here. But don't forget to select the color and select the gray color materials to highlight about this canopy. And then we can make it more representative with the aluminum composite panel. Then we can type 9/n in here, and also we can select the vertical, select the line one by one in here, and then we can we can select a move tab control, place the position, then we can type 6/n in here. So it will be a panel in here, so it will be aluminum composite panel in here, make it more representative in here. And then we can make the line in here, then we can select the line, and then we can select move tab control and place on the position, then we can type 6/n in here. Then don't forget to select the line in here and select the edit, cut, and then we can paste and just paste in place in here, and then we can just erase from for all the line in here. We can select we can select this every single line on this capsule hole in here. We can delete every single line on the capsule hole in here because it's not needed. So it's look like more representative with the aluminum composite panel in here. And then don't forget to sign and also adjust about the vertical line on the sloping panel, sloping side, or sloping wall on this canopy, element in here, because we have to continue about the alignment of the aluminum composite panel over there in here. And then don't forget to delete some unnecessary line on the whole of this capsule's hole in here. So this is aluminum composite panel representation. Then we can select the line and select a move tab control and press the position. Then we can type X6 and enter in here. But it need to be select move tab control, make again in here, and then now we can make sure that we can make the perpendicular. We can make the perpendicular continuity of this line, of this every single line in here. We can make the perpendicular continuity in here to make it more representative in here. And then we can click this one and then select move tab control, press the position in here, and then it will be a perfect continuity, perfect the connection between the every single aluminum composite panel in here. Okay, so this is about the completion of the building. Then we can make the another additional surfaces area in here, surfaces access, and much more over there on the rooftop in here. And then we can select the shadow in here to make it more representative in here. So you can explore more about this basic meshing of this commercial building in here. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this channel, and share this video and save this video. You can repeat again about this whole video to improve your 3D modeling skill and also design conceptual skill about the building, and also especially the commercial building and some of element of the commercial building in here. So we have to make sure that you have to do exercise by yourself to improve about the commercial building facade skill, because the commercial building facade skill is very important for the value of the design anyway. So you can explore more about it. You can explore more about the building design in here and building element in here. And you can also make it more detailed about the some of element of this, about the canopy and also the perimeter of the exterior envelopes and facade of this commercial building, and also another structural element maybe. But for the structural element, you have to discuss with your structural engineer analysis to make the perfect value of the calculation of the structural, and also maybe about the landscape and lighting and much more you can explore in here. Thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial and my next great video, and thank you very much.